When it comes to trying to understand the plot of the product you're working in, typically the actors know what is going on in the film. Unless it's a Marvel Studios product, then it's it's a need-to-know basis. So it's not really shocking when we hear that one of the stars doesn't even really know what is going on with this film. So yeah, when it comes to Spider-Man 3, one of the stars of the film, Zendaya, she has no idea what the overall plot, direction, and where Spider-Man 3 is going. She obviously knows what her character is doing. She knows what plot lines she's a part of, but she doesn't know the overall bigger picture and everything else that's going on. And this isn't really surprising when you hear this, because looking back on it over the course of the last couple of years really with Marvel Studios, they seem to have taken on the J.J. Abrams mystery box approach, but the smart way and not the J.J. Abrams way. And they're really being particularly careful with who's allowed to be told what, who knows what, and also dishing out lies in regards to leaks getting out, because if a leak does spring somewhere from somebody, there's a chance, and a pretty high % chance, that it could be one of the misdirection lies because they don't want people to know what is going on. So recently, when she was on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, she talked about this, talking about how the process here is a little bit different, where you're reading something on the internet and you have no idea what it's about, and you can talk to the producers and you can text people that you're working with, and they won't even tell you if it's true or not. They're just like, yeah, just keep on doing your job, because they keep you in the dark in regards to it, just in case something was to happen. And I think most people are now pretty well aware that since Marvel Studios is the biggest brand in Hollywood right now and in history, everybody wants a piece of that pie, and everybody wants to get a leak, because if you can be the source of the original leak, your numbers are going through the roof. And we've seen this a couple times before, where an unlikely source suddenly becomes this big thing that's everywhere. I don't know if you guys remember, some of you probably don't. Iron Man 3, when that was shooting, I was the first person to get a picture of War Machine sent to me as Iron Patriot. CBC exploded everywhere. We were on IGN and everything, and it was pretty huge for us. That's sort of how it goes. They're trying to prevent things like that from happening as well, just because then it makes your production look shifty and shady, and like you don't have it locked down. So it's not really surprising. Overall, I'm glad that they're taking this approach, because it allows us to not know everything and allows for the conversation to keep going, to become organic, and it builds up anticipation even more. And I think this is something that's been sort of lost over the last couple years, but now they're getting back to that, where it's like, we don't need to tell everybody anything. Their excitement is going to drive the product even more, and it works. I think we all know that.